cross-cutting concept was stability and change, and so my focus was what is the process of the inside of a volcano. So, do you know what happens inside a volcano?
What happens?
It explodes.
Well, the first thing that happens inside a volcano, and the most important thing inside a volcano, is pressure. Now, pressure can come from basically anywhere and everywhere, but the leading cause for the pressure is when the lava gets too stacked up in something I like to call a river of lava under a volcano. Now, these can go for miles, or something we could call a lava chamber. Now, when the lava gets stacked up on and stacked, it starts to build its way up and over the volcano. Now, where does all this lava come from? It comes from around the core. The core is made out of metals and ores and many different things. Now, all these lines you see are different volcanoes that are all connected to different volcanoes. Now, every single volcano in existence had to be connected to the core, because the core is where a volcano can get all and any of its magma. Now, when a volcano is first born, we can say, it has no gas chambers. And gas chambers are things you see, like, let's say there's lava spilling out on this side, and then somehow lava comes out this side all of a sudden. That's a gas chamber letting out gases and everything else that could possibly happen to a volcano. Now, when the volcano is first born, it has no lava chambers. And lava chambers are extremely important so the volcano doesn't implode on itself. Now, first of all, a volcano will implode on itself, but then when it rebuilds itself after explosion after explosion after explosion, it will rebuild itself until it turns into another fully crafted volcano. Now, when this fully crafted volcano is finished, it has these holes, and these holes are the gas chambers. Now, gas chambers can let out heat, it can let out anything, and it also lets out the pressure. Now, when the pressure rises, when the pressure rises, it will force all the lava out. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, what if it were something like a dormant volcano? Now, a dormant volcano would have something a little different. A dormant volcano, some people think, has no lava and it can never explode again. Not really true. Just because the volcano is dormant doesn't mean it doesn't have lava in it. Now, this entire bit of the volcano has lava running through it, and it's still connected to the core. Now, another way a dormant volcano can explode is with an earthquake. Now, I'm connecting two Willis piece on earthquakes. If an earthquake triggers the magma chamber to have enough pressure, it will push out, and the entire top of a volcano that is dormant can split off and just crumble and fall. Well, over time, after a volcano has had its last moments on Earth, it crumbles on itself and it all falls into the volcano. Now, once this has happened, the whole volcano is shut off from the core. Now, that entire line of volcano no longer exists, and the lava goes somewhere else, to a different volcano. Now, when after millions of years, you might know of a place called Crater Lake. Now, Crater Lake is what we would call a lava lake. A lava lake has nothing to do with lava. It is just a volcano that has destroyed itself after millions of years, and it has no more lava. It is completely shut itself off from the core, and now is a resort that you can visit at. Now, it is full of water, and it can now give life to plants and animals and other things. And so, the only other way Crater Lake could possibly explode is if they were to throw a bomb into the bottom of Crater Lake and somehow reconnect it to the core. Or if there was a big enough explosion from another volcano exploding, and it had enough pressure pushing through the volcano that it could somehow possibly reconnect that line back to the volcano. Would be the only possible way for a Crater Lake or some other lava lakes to re-explode. Now again, if they were to explode, most of the lava would not even make it out. It'd probably get extinguished, given that it is a lake. Now, another thing about dormant volcanoes can stay dormant forever and still have lava in them. And they can feed life like trees and animals and other things. But dormant volcanoes can also be helpful in many ways, and also can be some of the most, a dormant volcano can sometimes